What's good, y'all? We back. Another day, another blessing. We out here, y'all. Got the car jacked up. Getting into it a little bit later than I probably should have. So basically, y'all, to kind of, skip to the point. Let me hide this real quick. No spoilers. Your boy got a little coolant leak, and I've been dealing with it for, I want to say, maybe like a week. So I ordered the coolant recovery tank hose, and when I came outside right now to replace it, I jacked the car up, and actually took a good look. I probably should have took a good look before I even ordered that part. Basically, y'all, what I ended up finding out is I think it was actually leaking from the coolant expansion tank right here. This is still the original one. And, I obviously, after a good 100K miles, these parts are prone to fail because, it's plastic. Yeah, I got that taken out, y'all. And I bought a new one. I went and found this on Facebook Marketplace. Your boy found a crazy find, aluminum expansion tank. So this is gonna be a lot better. We're not gonna have to deal with any failure like due to it being plastic. This is gonna be a lot more durable just because it's aluminum. Came with a brand new cap as well, which I just bought recently. So I don't know, I'll just keep this for like a spare. But this one also comes with a little sight glass that y'all can see right here. Basically to just monitor the coolant level, I guess. So just a little bit helpful. But that's pretty much all we're going to be doing, y'all. I was going to put on that coolant recovery tank hose, but I'm going to throw this on first, fill it up with coolant, start it up, and then pretty sure this is the main culprit right here because there is a lot of buildup underneath the engine bay, directly underneath the expansion tank. All right, y'all, so quick update. The aluminum tank actually didn't end up fitting exactly how it's supposed to. So this bracket is supposed to bolt in right here. This bracket is supposed to come right here. That didn't end up working. This is for N52 and N54. Obviously, I have N55. But everything's connected. I kind of maneuvered it out the way. What I'm going to end up doing is just bolting it on right here to this one. Probably end up sawing that piece off. For now, we're going to fill this bad boy up and see if it works properly. And just send it from there, y'all. So I had literally the perfect amount left in my little spare jug. I'm throwing it back to my VQ days. I use a zip tie to hold it in place for now. All right, whoever's watching right now, just go ahead and say a quick prayer. Cross your fingers, do whatever you gotta do, because here's the first startup. All right, y'all, if anything happens, it was nice knowing y'all. Here we go, first startup. Everything seems good. So, new coolant tank is working perfect. I love it, looks really good. Now that that's out the way, we're gonna move inside the car. We back. It's the very next day, y'all. And package has already came in. So, basically, y'all, I have a little tiny gas leak. You know what? Actually, it is a decent gas leak. Literally, all this is right here is just a brand new low pressure fuel pump that I will not be using. I'm literally just going to be taking off the top hat on this low pressure fuel pump and just putting that on my fuel pump. And I don't know what I'm even going to do with the rest of the parts. Probably just sell them for very, very low. Maybe even just give them away, y'all, to somebody who needs it. Got the fuel pump removed. Yes, sir. So basically, for those who don't know, just to give you a little bit better of a look, we're literally just replacing this part, y'all. Just the top hat, like the top hat of the bucket. Because typically fuel pumps, they would have an entire bucket, But there's an option of what I chose to do, which is called like a bucketless fuel pump. There's pros and cons to it, definitely. One of the pros is it flows a lot more efficient. One of the cons is you can never let your fuel tank go below a quarter tank. I mean, in my opinion, which isn't a good idea regardless of your situation, but this is what I went with, a bucketless fuel pump. So this is pretty much what I was talking about, y'all. This is the bucket for a fuel pump. Clearly this one doesn't have it, making it a bucketless fuel pump. So here we are. I'm literally just robbing this off of this brand new fuel pump. Literally slides in and out. Like, look at this, y'all. That easy. Old one is on there. Just got to put the connections on, of course. But So it's on the new one now. Literally just have to connect these. 1, 2. So literally that easy. The new top hat is on. Here we go. Yes sir, ready to send this. Man, this thing is about to get beat. Thing is obviously in very, very good condition. So basically the reason why there's an open slot on this side, eventually later down the line, like when I want to push more power and I need more fuel to compensate, I can literally slap another one of these in there, boom, hook it up, and it'll be that easy. So this thing's pretty sick, y'all. It's hitting right now and it's available for, you know, future changes. But literally, it's ready to go, ready to drop in, y'all. So I'm gonna get this bad boy slapped in, hooked up, and that'll be that for today. Almost forgot. Let me slap this light on. Almost forgot, y'all. Before we drop in the fuel pump, we're gonna replace that green O-ring right there, obviously with the new one. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, slap in the fuel pump, and we'll be good to go. And there we go. Finally on, everything is connected as it should be. All right, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and start it now. Obviously check for any leaks. Everything is literally brand new, y'all, so I'm not worried at all, but it doesn't hurt to check. That will be the end of today's video.